Hello. Very good. And you? Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, I'm glad. Hey, Samara. Good morning. Hey, Spirit. It's 9. I don't know. Maybe now it's 9 a.m. Like 9.5. Yes. Sorry, guys. As you know, we are definitely entering the Scorpio season because if you notice, my background is totally different. I'm in another room because it started raining very early in the morning. So when it rains, you know how it's really loud. So because of the ceiling, so I decided to change here. But here it's very comfortable and you're not going to hear noises, but probably I don't know about the neighbors because I have very loud neighbors that when we in Latin America we are really loud, but especially the children because there are a lot of children uh, next door. So if you hear some shouting and everything, it's my neighbors. I hope not, but Hmm. Yeah. Um. No, we are not in summer yet. We are still in spring, but definitely uh, in the past days, it had been really hot, and yesterday was really hot. So for us, summer starts at the season changes at December 21st. So, but yes, you can say that we are already feeling the summer here because it's really humid and I don't like it. I don't like it. I am a winter person. I prefer winter than summer. But well, hey Vita, how are you guys? Hey Sana. Oh, it's getting cold here, and I'm also lighting incense for the mosquitoes. Oh, oh my, yeah. I have citronella ones also, now that you tell me about it. Yeah, here in summer it's also very, the mosquitoes are really annoying. But in Argentina, it's no like too, can you tolerate it? I mean, in winter? Yeah, I mean, winters, lately, the past, I would say 10 years, they haven't been, if you see the camera shaking, it's because my cat is scratching, so she's moving the table. Now she got off. Um, actually, I noticed that the winters haven't been that cold. Maybe it's because of global warming, but I noticed that the winters, yes, we could have like possibly a day or two that they were really cold, but I wouldn't say like really, really cold. So yeah, I noticed that it's not a sort of winter that you cannot tolerate. If you put on warm clothes, you're okay. Like you know, but I definitely did notice that summers are no longer that cold, at least for me here. Oh yes, yes. I've been told that. They told me that they don't have winter. They don't have winter, and I think that my army friend, that she's from Mexico, she also has a very tropical kind of um, weather. Well, there's no, yeah, rain, yeah, but they don't, they are not that cold. Like they don't need to use that kind of that amount of clothes and winter clothes, and here, yes, we do need it, yes, when we are in winter, we are in winter, yes, it's cold, but I know there are some countries where um, it's it's really cold and there's a lot of snow. For example, in my case, I never seen snow. I never seen snow, and there's a part in my country that it's in on the north of the country where there's like a province that it always snows there, but I never visit there. I never went there, so I did never seen like snow, only in movies. But yes, we are not like those countries that they don't have winter. We do have it. Yes, we do have it. You can definitely sense every time the season changes the shift in the season. Yes, it always rains in UK. Actually, it's raining right now. Yeah, here it started raining a bit. Yes, and um, actually, my week was very long in the sense that I've been working. I started like I had my day off on Saturday, the last Saturday that is when we had the last live, and then I started like I got to work on Sunday and then Wednesday and the whole week. So so yeah, I worked yesterday as well. Then I had my godson's birthday yesterday. So I was really tired. I got off work. I had to go running because they were waiting for me um to somehow like to wish him happy birthday, in the sense that I bought him a cake, a Spider-Man cake. So they were waiting for me to light up the candles and sing for him. They did it earlier yesterday with the kids because they had like um, a section for the kids, but then the family was waiting for me. So I arrived kind of like late, like 8 p.m., but they waited for me anyways. But I was really tired, really tired. But now I'm well rested, so I'm okay. Um, but yes, it's been a long week. Like I really had a lot of things to do at work, so it was very draining. I really want to travel to see snow and beach. I never seen either. Hey Parvati, did you send your coworker to... No, I mean, you know, one thing I learned, I don't know if you remember that I told you that my coworker is a Libra. So so for me, maybe I took it too personally, and for her, the next day she was already like talking to me, like we were talking and laughing. So this is Libra energy for you all. um but definitely there's a lot of things changing at my work. There's also people leaving. in the sense that there's one that is quitting and there's other that it's entering a new person, I guess. So I don't know. That place is really weird, guys. You know that I've been there for like no, 6, no, 5 months. I had been there working there, and it's there's a lot of like people coming and going. So I don't know about that place, honestly. I try to do my best, but I think that, and I don't know. I don't know. Um, hey, Fluffy. Yes, I can, of course, but I'm very transparent in that way, and sometimes I get angry at myself for not achieving certain things because I'm not a perfectionist, but I definitely, when I set my mind to do something, I want to finish it. And sometimes I'm too like harsh on myself, like I want to, I don't know, if I have to, like I don't know, organize something or some merchandising or something that entered or some products, I want to do that and I'm all on myself. So, and I want to do that as fast as I can. And sometimes I end up hurting myself, like I get really tired. I get really annoyed. That's one thing that I do recognize about myself, that if I start getting annoyed, and I get in a bad mood because I feel like I cannot with everything. But I have to work on that, definitely, on frustration. I have to work on that not everything goes the way I want to or when I want to, and that, okay, if I get things done, okay, but then, and to not pressure myself. Um, but um, but yeah, then yeah, um, it's just that these days have been really like sensitive, in the sense that you sense that something is going to change. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know in what areas of your life it's going to happen, but you sense it. And I definitely, when I am at work, that this place is like I'm a lot of hours in this place. And I don't think it's about the people, the customers. I think that it's about the place and the people that work there. And I always say this, that probably it's about the people that left, that left their energy in there. I always say it in a joking, I always tell my coworkers that I'm going to bring an incense stick, or I'm going to light some Palo Santo, because the place for me is really high in energy, in the sense that it's really, I wouldn't say it's negative, but definitely there's a lot of energy in there, very like block. There's block energy in there that somehow we, the people that we are new, or that we are part of the present, we cannot, it seems that we are carrying what the others left, so I don't know, it's a weird place. I definitely don't feel comfortable in there. And there are, and it's not that the place is not nice, because actually the place is okay. It has everything we need, it's not, but I think that the energy of that place is very unstable, because the people that run it are very unstable, and and it makes you feel unstable. I think that that's the reason why I get so frustrated so often being there, because I sense it, that they ask me to be organized, they ask me to fulfill some task, but you don't give me the means to do it, and you expect me to do it all by myself. um, and I also have to satisfy the client's needs, and I have to be there for everyone, and I think that is not fair. Um, but you know, it's not just me, guys. Everyone in life happens go through this. It's not that you know. But the other day I was thinking while I was there, I was like, this place is no good. I was thinking like this place is no good. Like, I am going to stay there as long as I have to stay there, but it's not um it's not a prosperous place, even though there's a lot of money, like people spend a lot of money in there. But even with that, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of mistakes, a lot of things that are not well thought or planned. So, you know. Oh, that's great, Mariana. Oh, oh, I love it for you, Mariana. You're going to do great. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys, I'm going to eat because I'm really hungry. I didn't get the chance to eat. I'm going to eat. Mm. I agree, Frafi. I notice people get really burned out easily in there. I even felt it on myself. And I was like, why? If I'm experienced, I have experience in that field. It's not that I never been with people or I never been like multitasking. I can do it. But somehow I feel like, I don't know, there are days where that can be one day or two in the week where I'm basically like, okay, you know. And there are days where there's a lot of overload of work and products coming and going, and I have to organize everything. And I'm just one person in my shift. And also for my coworker, the one that is in the morning shift, she also has a lot of responsibilities. Um, but in her case, she's different because she is a Sagittarius, so she's always like coming and going and being jumping and jumping around, like always like and always anxious, and I feel that in my case, I don't know if it's because I'm older. I don't think it's about age, but she definitely like it seems like she's always like she's I won't say energetic. I think it's anxious. She's very anxious person. She's always like this, and I look at her and I'm like, you don't have to be that like um I don't know how to say this extreme, in energies to please everyone. I don't I do what I can with and at my pace. I don't let people like. Of course, I could do it. Like I have the energy to be faster, for example, but I don't want to. I don't want to. And also, they are trying to add more tasks to my role. So they are like somehow letting go of certain responsibilities that is theirs, and they are giving it to me. To see if and I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. And I'm like, I don't get paid enough to do all this. Mm, Libra season was a punk, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Libra season, I didn't enjoy Libra season. Really. As long as you set boundaries in your workplace, it will be a less likely to protect your energy from those who draining whether it was intentional or not. Yeah, there's a lot of moodiness, like a lot of people like really being angry at everything. Oh, at the other person, at the place, at themselves, and I'm like, I try to be very optimistic, and I try to go with a very um being really nice, and smiling, and being really funny, and trying to make my coworkers laugh, and to have a good time. I even sometimes I bring food, or I don't know, some um, something to drink to share with them, not alcohol, but something to share together, as a meal, or maybe like snacks or something like that. And we had built like a good atmosphere. But yes, when it comes to work, it's really hard because sometimes, and you also have to be in a good mood because people are very demanding. So they don't have to see you struggling. You're supposed to give a good image to the people, but mm, yes, yes, I'm definitely am, Mariana. I am definitely. I was like, this Scorpio season, I'm going to work really hard, and I'm going to manifest a new job somewhere where they can actually appreciate what I do. Because really, guys, I feel like the only moment that I feel appreciated is when I'm doing the tarot readings and when I'm with you guys. This is the only moment that I get a sort of feedback that I'm like, okay, with consistency and hard work and dedication, I definitely feel the feedback. I feel like you get me, and about the other job, I feel like, I don't know, I'm always me, I'm always myself. So when I feel I have to watch out for myself and not to be too much myself because the other person might like I might make other people uncomfortable for being the way I am. I feel like that's the wrong place, for you to be. When I was in my previous job, before the pandemic happened, I was uh, I was valued in my job, and I had a lot of coworkers because we were a team of 10 people, sorry, and there were a lot of competitiveness and everything, but I was valued by my coworkers and by my bosses, you know and I think that everything that I grew with them, definitely it gave me a sense of self at the same time, of knowing that I was doing the right thing. And when I used to make a mistake, they were like, okay, do better next time. but there was always a feedback, there was always communication from the right people, not gossiping, or no, the right people would come to you and give you feedback because they would be observing you, and guiding you through the process. And everything was very organized, the roles were really clear. So, and other thing is that um, in my previous job I didn't leave my job, I didn't quit, or I didn't get fired. They left, the company left the country. So because of the pandemic situation and everything that was going on, they left the country. So for me it also gives me, in my experience, it gives me like a sort of peace that I had been there for 10 years, and that I stayed there with, along with my coworkers, there were a lot of people that uh, we stayed there until the end, and that also can, like, I have that experience. I'm a salesperson. I remember a while ago I was stressing about finances, and I started to write down my affirmation for manifesting money for a few weeks. Then I had a cool internship opportunity. Well, this job, I think I manifested this job because I really wanted to change, guys. You know that I had been working for the channel, for the readings, for everything, and but suddenly, it was very unstable. The incomes, of course, I had good months and not so good months, and you know that in our country, the situation is not that good economically. We're always we are always so unstable here in our country when it comes to our the how expensive things get, and I have my own house and everything, but I really needed like a stable job, and I think I did that. And this guy, the owner, called me, and he like had an interview with me. And the same day he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm interested in hiring you," and I was like, "Whoa," you know. So this is why sometimes I think that I have to take the most of this opportunity, even though it's not the best place to be, and I'm not planning on staying here. Definitely, this is a sort of place that I'm like. It's not that I complain and then I will stay anyway. No, I think that I definitely need to be looking for something else. Like there's like this sort of urgency, and also my own intuition is picking up a lot. My own intuition is like, get out of here, like like get, I don't know, some through this work, get experience, I don't know, meet new people, I don't know, make alliances with other people, like, I don't know, like set your own business, but get out of there, get out of there, because no. mm. hmm. Yes, Mariana. Yes, Mariana. I have I told you I have um a co-worker from Venezuela. She should have been working at that place for, I think, 4 years, but I think that maybe it's been 6 years since she's here. and she's here with her brother, but I definitely sense how she holds on really tight to us, to us, the people that we work with her in the shift. She really like always mentions that she's happy to work with us because somehow she got fond of us. She got really. I think that it must be hard to not be in your country. You know, even though like it's not that you are leaving because it's your decision. You are leaving because there you have to find a way to be better. So I feel very sad. I think that if I had to do the same, I would probably do it, but yes, I would feel nostalgic all the time. Because we are used to complain all the time about, yes, money, that money this, money that, but it's your land, it's your land. So even though we all speak Spanish, we have different ways of viewing life and also different ways of being. And just the fact that we can make her feel a bit more comfortable here, or that she is not alone. That yes, we are her good workers, but if we are making her day happier, that's what we want to achieve, actually. At least from my perspective, she's a very sweet and a very funny and very energetic woman, I'm sorry. So I'm really happy that she has us. No? Oh my god, can you believe that the mean salary is $60 per month? $16, $16. Oh my. If I had to convert that to my coin, it's so low. But this is the thing, guys. I always notice because I work a lot of hours, so I have like um, a decent. I wouldn't say it's good. It's not good. It's decent salary, but it's never enough, guys. And I always wonder why, because there's I don't have children. um I'm not renting, like I'm not like I don't have to pay rent because I have my own house. But everything is so expensive, guys. I have like of the salary that I earned in a month, I cannot save a penny. I cannot save a penny. I swear, I swear. Um every time I want to, I don't know, sign up for something like classes or something that I have to pay, I always end up in debt with something. I always end up lacking, like I'm running out of money. Like, I don't know what, I don't know, guys. I don't know how people that have children that do it or survive. My Jupiter is in Gemini, but I swear I'm even finding it hard to communicate for work nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes people think that if you have Gemini placements, that it's really easy for you to communicate. And I had a lot of like people with Gemini placements that they cannot communicate, and you would be like, what? No, they cannot communicate. they cannot, and some of them are really introvert. So so how is the Scorpio season treating you guys? $60 per month, unbelievable. I don't want to get people struggling. I don't want to get political, but hearing about it, these people struggling, barely able to pay their bills, and then seeing all the wealth. Yes, I understand. Yes. Have you listened mantras? Yes, I have. Yes. I got my job because I talk well, but I don't enjoy it. Yeah. Who have more than they can spend in their lives? Things could be resolved. Yeah. Oh, it was my birthday a few days ago, and it was fun overall, but tiring. But I'm not sure if it's the Scorpio season. Oh, happy birthday, Sana. When was it, Sana? When was it? Happy birthday. Oh, the 28th. Happy birthday. We know your real name is Sana, but we call you Sana anyway. That means you have the same name, the same birthday as my brother. Mm. Yeah, it's a beautiful season. I love Scorpio season. No, I love it. I love Halloween. I love everything. I'm starting the series, the Netflix series, the Guillermo del Toro. Um, how you get too much from Sana? Yeah, but I understand. I understood, Samara. You wanted to say, damn it, I think. Yes, Libra season was challenging. My God. My God, Libra season was challenging. I swear. And even to say they comparing that we had a Virgo season, but the Libra season was so much. Yes, the Libra season was, oh my God, no. But yeah, yeah, like a very not only lonely, but I think that it was really hard to keep being decent, because you wanted to say so much. There was a lot of frustration, like you didn't want to be diplomatic. You felt like there were a lot of truths that had to come out somehow, and I think that now we're starting to see the results. Definitely. I want to like to manifest something for Scorpio season. I don't want to do that in these first days because I this for me the energy is very sensitive right now. For example, the next 3 days that it's going to be the 31st of October, then the November 1st and November 2nd. Until those days I will not I will not like try to manifest anything, or I will not light the candle even. Like I will probably like, yes, light some incense, like to keep it very, like Mariana said, play some mantras, try to keep it like balanced and harmonized. but I will not try to like to gather energy or anything because or to try to concentrate energy because I think that is feeling very heavy right now. I think that these days is for rest, this for rest. Um, um, Libra season was okay for me, not feeling season energy though, too much anxiety. Yeah, I think that people get anxiety because it's that time of the year. We are about to enter November, guys, and next month is going to be Christmas, and then it's going to be 2023. We are slowly like you know, or already another year is going to be gone. So yeah, people are tired. People are tired. Um, we all are tired. Um, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm still stuck in 2020. Me too. I'm still stuck in 2020. How do you feel about that eclipse on November 8th? Do you feel the energy? Is there going to be another eclipse? I'm so lost with eclipse. I knew there was one, that it was on the 25th. But yeah, is there going to be another one? Oh my, I'll have to get ready. Yeah. Yeah, I think that we should like, ground ourselves. Like really prepare yourself mentally, emotionally. That whatever happens is going to be like a sort of message. I think that Scorpio in a season always makes us feel uncomfortable. Not for me. I don't feel uncomfortable. I feel like is life. Um, but for some people, Scorpio season is uncomfortable. Um, because you know that there are some things that have to come out. There are some things that you need to integrate. There are some things that you need to see. There are some, and sometimes this energy show it to your face like this, boom, and you don't have time to process it. So you have to be patient with yourself. You have to be like, sometimes I prefer for to know things, not to be things hidden from me. I don't like things to be hidden from me. So whatever you receive this season is the truth. Hello, Hope. It wasn't also enlightening because they told me I was having chronic issues with my indecisiveness, and it was affecting my nerves, and they recommend me this herb to help me to be less stressed and feel more guides with my decision making. Mm. You're asking her if she's from South America because of her bad internet connection. Yeah, but yeah, at least we had BTS Genie here. We can be proud about that. That's our only achievement as K-popers. Mm. We had Jin here. He looked really, really like happy to be here. He looked really happy. I was without internet for 3 days. Oh. Mm. Yeah, here it was really hard to connect. That's why I came in late because the internet wasn't working. And so, I had to change locations as well. Uh, but I will probably I don't know, I want to change to the usual um, location because I don't know if you noticed that I'm trying to keep the conversation because my neighbors are speaking. So I'm trying to, but okay. So yeah, let you know how the wild odd herb is affecting me in the next few weeks, but now I feel more awake than usual. Same, but it's just that I never been that I really have. Cheers to independent life. And it was Utah's birthday as well. I was so happy. I was so happy for my bias. I have a lot of Lino's birthday was as well. I wanted to do the Scorpio season, but I don't know because since all of them are my biases, I don't want people to be like, "Oh, she's doing this reading because this is her bias." But yes, they are my biases. Okay. Yuta is so cute. Yeah, I love him so much. I love him so. Lino as well. Lino, it's so cute. And then I have for November I have Sanyon, the boys Sanyon and the boys Q. That their birthdays it's the 4th and the 5th of November. So oh yeah, win birthday as well. Yes, win. Um, and they can kick rocks. They ate. They ate your cards. They wanna find out about their biases as much as you do. It's Scorpio season very early. Yeah, I should. Yeah, yeah, I should. And she said it with capital letters. And she was, oh man. She said birthday was on the 28th, I think. Oh, that poor girl, she got. I don't know. Sometimes I find it hard to remember her. I only remember her because of the scandals. But the one that I think that is so cute, it's what is her name? Ning Ning, Espa Ning Ning. She's so cute. Yeah, she's so cute. And yes, yeah, definitely. And I was coming across, I don't know why, but I was coming across with a lot of like TikToks about Blackpink's performances that some people were mentioning or were commenting actually, like making an opinion about their performance. That some of them say that that was lazy. That I don't know, they expected more. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. How do you feel being the Nunu Nana? What is Nunu Nana? I will ask for Onda reading though. The one at the BMAs or something? No, the concerts, Fluffy. Let me hold you there. It was the fans of this one group. Oh, I don't know what they do. Oh, okay. Mm, mm. Yeah, I remember. I miss Everglow. Oh, it's about the Bindi Nuna. Oh, I never knew about that. Oh my. I know it sounded like Nuna. Like I know it sounded like Nuna, but I didn't know it was about that. Because you know that there are some Korean words that they sound the same. Guys, I have so much content of K-pop content to watch out and to keep up with, and I have only one day, so uh, I have series to watch as well. Mm. I think Army sometimes blow out. Yeah, over portion when it comes to Blackpink. Yes, because I don't think that that the fans would think that way. I mean, you can make the decision of spending your money the way you want to. I mean, and of course that I always feel like for me, I prefer when Blackpink performs with back dancers, like with the dancers, because since there are only four of them, the stage feels a bit empty, and the girls are so petite, so small, that you definitely they need the backup dancers, because how can you carry a show? And you also need good lighting, a great scenario. uh, but yeah, I happen to notice that, especially when it was like for the end of the year award ceremonies, um, that when they started the song and they were like the four of them, the like, except for the camera work, that the camera work was helping, because Korean award shows and the camera work is amazing. But if you only put the four girls in there, the scenario is going to look empty. But it's not about their stamina or anything like that. See, I feel bad for Blinks right now because let me tell you, the performance isn't giving. Plus, there is apparently a cold war between Lisa. Oh, I did notice their expressions that something was going on with Rose. I don't know, but that I don't know. There was like, but and I'm not talking about the mistakes of being standing there or not there, because we all can do it. Like we all make mistakes. Like let's not act like we go through life being perfect. But I think that Lisa looked, I don't know, I think that she's upset about something. I don't know. But, I don't want to, it's just videos, guys. I don't want to make, like, conspirate against this. I saw I saw some clips of recent 80s concert on Twitter, and their outfits are some spicy. Oh, Lisa Solo stands attack Rose's sister. Oh no. I came to know about this from a blink. Oh, and I'm jealous because ITs are going and I can go to the concert because they never come to Florida. My God, can fans stay out of their idols' business? Yes, hard to compare when you have other groups of 10 plus members. Yeah, exactly. I'm still pissed with Mnet for snubbing edges from the awards. Yes, that I'm so like, yeah. Is it the cyberpunk outfits, Anahart? I have to see that. Um, I way obsessed. They need help. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. You know, it's tough. It's tough being a fan, and it's tough to be an observer, an outsider as well, because I didn't know anything about this nor the concert. I mean, I do follow Jenny on Instagram, so I seen a few pictures that she posted, but like I don't know. I think that I just want the fans to have the opportunity to have fun, and I don't know. When a group's member fight, we fans just laugh. They sort it out among themselves anyway, and they joke about it. Yeah, because that's what I tell you guys. Look, the other day, I mean, they are co-workers at the end of the day. And the other day, the less like that I was ranting about my co-worker. If I have issues with a co-worker, can you imagine being in a band with that person for so many years? Like, there's going to be differences. And what's funny is that we don't know if they had an maybe it's a technical issue, maybe there's the accumulation of a stress of a lot of things that are happening in this girl's life that we do not know about. So we cannot say that, oh, it's between this member and this member because they happen to look at each other or stood next to each other, so and they give each other a side eye, like I don't know, guys. The fact that Jisoo had to help Rose for and Jenny for correcting their transformation, the concert was a mess. Lisa was saving. Yeah, Lisa is amazing. Lisa definitely is an Aries. She brings the energy. She brings the energy. I feel like Mama is not what it used to be. Yeah, I'm disappointed already. I'm disappointed. I was hoping that it would be amazing this year, but I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. We are still pissed about Temi not being nominated for Vice, and that's already a while ago. You're justified. If you take a look at Mama nomination, it looks like an attendance award. There was a time with Seojin and Lizzie used to attend. There's no prestige anymore. Net block all Starships artists when Monster exercised the kingdom, and they lifted the band when. Oh. I want to go to 80s concert, but I want Sam to go with me, please. I want to segment it. Yeah, exactly. And the current artists who are worthy aren't even nominated. Yeah, like and also I think that for me, and I love BTS. I love them so much, but I noticed before the pandemic, it was I think that they of course in all the categories that they are going to be in, they're going to win. And it was like almost like all of for them the awards, and it was like okay, like like I was like, what about the other groups? Like, I understand that you give them the most influential and the most important awards to them because they deserve it. Of course, they are BTS, but they they won a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, and they deserve it. But I was like, oh yay. And then they were like, I don't know how they do, but to not run out of speeches because they would get up, and poor guys, I remember that in one instance, they had to go receive the award after they had performed, and they were all tired, poor guys, and it was like they seated and then they had to get up to go receive the award. So I was like, that sort of organization, I was like, I would prefer if they, I don't know, I wouldn't say like if they give them, I don't know, if they win 7 awards, that they would give them all the awards at the same time. But I think that they could organize that better. Um, I don't think artists will attend if they know they won't win. I don't think the current artists are bad, but they don't have the same flair as the previous generation. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But this time, is it going to be with an audience or not? Mm. So, guys, now that we have been talking here for like an hour, can we move on? And like, can we talk about our favorite? You know mine. I have been talking about my biases for a lot of lives and since my channel has been alive. So, like, but what about you? What are your favorite Scorpio idols? Oh yeah, Crystal is beautiful. Mm-hmm. You tell us, yeah, I promote him very well. Momo and John John. Yeah, they're beautiful. Utah is amazing. Utah, it's amazing. That guy, it's amazing. Kind of scary sometimes, but he is amazing. I know she's an active. I know she's an active, but I just discovered her. Give me a break. It's just that spirit. I think that Crystal is so. There's something about her so beautiful. Like I don't think, and I don't know how to explain this because I don't think that her beauty is like out of this world, but there's some mystery around her aura, something like that, that just draws you in to look at her. in observe her. So yeah. Roba maridos. Oh. No, Utah is it's a great um I think that it's really amazing how he was able to grow, being a Japanese member of a very famous group with a lot of superstars, like, because SM artists and SM trainees, SM idols, they all are like iconic and they are the best of the best. So I imagine that for Utah to keep with that standard, and also it's like, what can I give to this group? How can I give of mine to sort of keep up with these really cool guys? Like Minhyuk, Kihyun, and Infinite Dongwon, but I don't understand him. Oh, I have to do a reading for the Scorpios in mosaics. I definitely should. Yes, the Ice Princess vibes. You just scary because he's a true Scorpio and got the Sagittarius riding to hide it. Yeah, when he smiles so loud, I'm like, yeah, that Sagittarius Mars can be seen. Yeah, Crystal has an intensity to her. I don't think she has such a classic beauty, but she has that smolder. And also she has, like, like the how I named the title, how I have the title of my life. The no BS kind of vibe. That when you are in front of her, she's going to see through you, and she's going to know if you're lying or not, if you're pretending or not, if you're trying to get something out of her. It seems like she can see through you. Oh, and Miguel, you mean is it the 8, 78, Mingo? Yeah, she's definitely is the Scorpio beauty. Crystal is the Scorpio beauty, definitely, definitely. Hmm. Girls say Jura, another gorgeous Scorpio. Hmm. I remember when he told the fan, "Stop illusionate. No one here is going to marry you." He said something like that. No, and remember when Lino said to a fan that, oh, I don't know what he said. He was like, I don't know if the fan was being like, was mocking him or something like that. Like, if he was like, I hope you fall in the toilet. Oh my God. It's so diplomatic. Oh my. And then one day he was like, when he has you have to go and find like Lino, like, iconic answers to the fans. Oh my, he's so mean to them. He's so mean. He's so mean. um, Forget Scorpio. The real villains are the Scorpio Venus idols. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Scorpio Mars are something. Yeah. Mm. You can sense the power in there. I can sense. Even they want to hide it, I can sense intensity. I like mystery. Just don't try to make me deal. Oh, yeah, T.O.P. Yes. The other day I was watching a TikTok of his performance of um what was it called? His solo performance Dudala. It was amazing. And do you notice how all the idols that have Aries moons, how they all have very like um strong voices, like very deep voices. Yes, Aries moon deep voice. I think that the Aries influence gives that very. Yeah, Felix, Taeyong. There's a pattern there. Mm. Oh yes. No Scorpio biases yet, but two of my bases are Sagittarius. Yes, we will get there. Hope. Oh yes, Mark and Gino from Cat 7. Exactly. Mm. You have so many. Yes, we have to remember them all. Does anyone know, guys? Yeah, Erismond's scary, yes, because it's hidden there. Um, um, because I know that Utah's, it was already on the theaters, the movie, the High and Low. But is there on the internet yet or not yet? Oh, Big's Leo. Yeah, Leo. Big's Leo. Yeah, they're big babies. Oh, Mark. NCT Mark as well. I've been waiting for the movie to come out somewhere. Okay, guys. Do you want me to pull? Let's continue. Um, Bye, Fluffy. Thank you for joining. Um, First, let's take a card to ask about what we have to embrace during this Scorpio season for us, for all of us that we are here. So this is going to be very general, guys, because we are a lot of people. But let's see what we have to embrace in this season, in this Scorpio season. We got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card that talks about, celebration, and also stability. So I definitely think that we should, like, instead of fearing Scorpio season, or instead of being like, oh, something bad is going to happen, like, oh, this season is spooky, I'm tired, I am scared, actually, this could be a season to celebrate. To be honest, I think that you could have the opportunity to, I don't know, attend reunions, to meet with other people, to also celebrate that you came this long. So probably this season is not going to be that challenging or that intense as you think. Probably you will have more opportunities to celebrate, actually. So I think that this is going to be very positive. And I think that honestly, we should take this card because probably we will have more to celebrate, more reasons to celebrate actually than to be afraid of something. Probably the eclipse that is going to happen is also going to light up, and it's going to make you feel aware that you have, like, the opportunity to be happy, you know yeah, I have but I have it on December. It's my cousin's wedding. uh but yeah, I'm getting ready also for that. And so you want me, Samara, to pull a card for Onda of Everglow? I'm going to pull a card. Yeah, so probably it's going to be, you're going to have opportunities to meet people, to go out, to have fun, you know, or to celebrate, to reunite and celebrate something. So it's not going to be that scary that, um, okay, I'm going to pull a card for her. Is it a her? Yes. Because if she is from Everglow, I think she's at Everglow. This season is going to be good, yes. Onda, Everglow. Well, Onda, she got the Three of Pentacles, so she's working. This is about teamwork. This is about, like, collaborating with others. So this is going to be great for her, actually. This is going to be a great moment to put efforts and to focus on work. Probably this is something that is indicating that probably that work is a very important part of her life, and also collaborating with people. So I think that this is going to be very productive, and also is good because I think that she needs, yes, they're working on something. Samara, they're working on something, definitely. They're working on the details more. And I think that they are very focused on that. At least she is. She's very focused on that. She's very focused. She's very concentrated. So there's no drama. There's no, like, waste of energy. She's focused on her work and her part, and also she's asking others for advice. Like, okay, how can I do better? How can I, be How can I achieve this, but this is all about like material results. So this is great actually. People are complaining that SM canceled the Halloween event, but it makes sense after the deaths. Oh, I wanted to see the Halloween costumes. Mark is a Scorpio or Scorpio Moon? No, Mark is Scorpio Mars. No, but when I said Mark, because they were talking about the moon in Aries idols that have deep voice, and yes, Mark doesn't have a deep voice, but yes, he is also, because we were talking that they are like children inside, and I was like, oh yes, sensitive Mark as well. Can you pull a card for Hechan from NCT Love You Readings? Thank you, Arushi. Yes, I'm going to pull a card for Hechan. Well, Hechan got the Five of Pentacles, so I don't know. Probably Hechan is a bit tired. I think that probably physically he's a bit like exhausted, um, and he needs to rest because he's feeling a bit like like like, I don't know if he feels like they don't give him enough like attention to his needs. There's something about not having your needs met, and this is probably about money and in finances. Probably he's like, I don't feel stable enough. Like there's something about I'm not getting the opportunities that I want and that I think that I deserve. So he's feeling a bit like, a bit nostalgic, a bit like I'm really like doing my best here, but I'm not feeling very comfortable. So yeah, I think that probably Hetan does wonder a lot about his value, and sometimes I think that probably he has a bit of insecurity about his own value, probably. I don't know if maybe it's because he wishes he could shine more, or maybe if he wishes he had like more individual opportunities to bring out more of himself. He is the moon in Leo, so he was destined to be on stage and to shine. Probably, there's something about him feeling out in the cold, literally, like him being rejected. I want to do this for me, and somehow they are not granting me this that I want so much. So probably, but this is like the energies of today. It's not that he will feel like this forever. He's a bit tired, yes. Mm. Yes, he's a bit like, yes, but he's like in a transition. Probably he's connecting more with his individuality in the sense that probably he wants to have more opportunities to show himself without being, associated with the groups. Probably he wants to do something of himself for himself, and somehow he cannot have that opportunity because he always has to be either on this group or on that group. He always has to be for others, and he's like, no, wait, I want something for me. What about me? And it's okay that he makes these questions. Since it's Scorpio season, I'll ask for Dongwood. Maybe you can understand him. Okay, Dongwood. Dongwood got the Temperance. So I feel that there's not much to understand actually about Dongwood. I think that what actually can be a bit, I don't know much about him. I actually don't know who he is. But I think that there's something about him always feeling balanced inside. Like even though he can look a bit chaotic on the outside, He can look chaotic because he is very confident in himself in the inside. You know, there's a temperance inside of him. So he has the possibility to be unexpected, you know, or to be wild, because he's like very like chill inside. He's like, oh yes, I am what I am, I say what I want to say. You know, he is like, he's very harmonized in the sense that the yin and the yang part of him are very well balanced. And he's also in this period of his life where he is like happy with himself, you know, with his achievements. He's really, really happy. So I think that this is the card, the Temperance. It's about that he's taking also things slow. Probably he's not rushing, you know, he's not rushing anymore. He's like, okay, like, yeah, it is what it is, you know. So yeah, um, definitely. Um, but yeah, I'm sensing a lot of calmness inside of him. Yeah, he's really in balance with himself. Can you pull a card for Bemu? He was taken Dixie and then the vulture. Thank you so much. Ah, okay. Bemu. Bemu. Bemu got the Nine of Cups, so he's really excited about getting his wish granted. So probably he's like happy. He is it's like he is content. You know, I think that there's a sense of like, okay, I made it. Like this wasn't perfect, but I gave my best. You know, I think he's feeling proud of everything that he had been accomplishing. Probably he had somehow overcome a few of his fears. There's something about his mentality also changing. He is also like being very, very observant of his own emotions and being like, oh, I am a different person now. Like I feel like I can connect more with myself and enjoy myself more. Um, because he's a very sensitive guy, even though he can have this very like, you know, sparkling kind of personality. He actually is a deep thinker, and he's much more profound than people think or people perceive of him. So but he is very satisfied with what he gave when he could. You know, he doesn't have regrets. He's like, okay, we are closing a cycle right now. I'm okay. I'm happy. um so yes, I think that for him this is and probably there's a piece of a part of him that is like, I'm glad it's over, you know, because it's like um he's satisfied. He doesn't have any regrets, you know. And I think that this is something very meaningful because he's not like feeling sorry for himself or being like, oh, I, you know, I didn't do this, I didn't get to do this. No, he's like, okay, I done my part, I done my best, I am content, you know. Okay, guys, I'm going to go because I have to cook, and also because I have to enjoy the rest of the day, and so do you. So yes, I appreciate that you are here. Thank you so much. And yes, I will try to keep with the series of the idols as romantic partners, and also I will try to do some readings for the birthday people, for my biases, of course. So yes, you can actually expect those. So yes, guys, thank you so much for being here. Have a great week.